Good morning. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Troy Kinsey, and today we're going to talk about use cases. We've made references to use cases in several of our other videos, and we thought, hey, it'd be a great idea to actually have a video dedicated to them. We will also include a link to our tools and templates section on our website where we have an example of a use case, or a template for a use case at least. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Let me pull up a sample use case. Here we go. So in terms of creating a use case, I typically start with outcomes. Where do we want to end up? What do we want to achieve at the end of the day with the process? And then we move from there to preconditions. What must exist in order for us to achieve those outcomes? And then what are the common set of steps to get from preconditions to outcomes? So let's use an example to help illustrate. So my wife and I are purchasing airline tickets. And so if we wanted to create a use case out of that transaction, we would start with outcomes. So we want to end up with tickets to preferably the destination of our choice with the seat preferences and airline preference, any other preferences that we might have. And we'd also want to make sure that our credit card was debited appropriately. Any other outcomes that would be salient to the discussion. For preconditions, we would want to know where we want to go. We'd want to know what airline we want to take, any of our seat or other preferences we'd want to make. And we'd also would need to, of course, have a valid credit card. And then we would go through the sequence of steps. So if this was an online transaction, we would actually articulate those steps. If it was a phone transaction, we'd articulate those. So how is this useful? So use cases are really useful in terms of setting expectations on how a process works or should work. They're excellent in terms of, for example, being used in table reads and simulations, which is another video that I'll include a link to in the description below. So essentially running teams through what-if scenarios, making sure they understand how the process works. The common path. So we typically don't articulate in a use case all of the different permutations of things that could go sideways, but as you'll note, there is an exception flow that we can describe as well, or exception flows. That's a use case. Hopefully you found this video interesting and educational. We'd love to hear your own thoughts and experiences. If you're willing to share those, please put those in the comments below. Other than that, take care, have a great day, and we will talk to you soon. Bye-bye now.